This is without question the latest news conference I've ever had. Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone. Election night is here, and what a journey it has been. Can you feel it? The tension, the anticipation. It's like we're waiting for the final chapter of an epic story. Each speech, every headline, every rally has built up to this one night. There's an electric energy as people everywhere are glued to their screens, wondering, what will the results reveal? Today, we're diving deep into the latest, most surprising events that have brought us to this moment, exploring the twists, the dramas, and even the oddities that make this election season feel like something straight out of a suspense novel. Let's start with something that caught everyone's attention recently, the endorsements. Kamala Harris' campaign has gathered some high-profile supporters, and you might find this surprising. Imagine the faces of Harrison Ford, Mark Hamill, and even Dick Cheney coming together to back Harris. Luke Skywalker and Han Solo joining forces with the former vice president. That's not something you see every day. It's almost like Hollywood and politics have merged. Some people are cheering, others are raising their eyebrows, but one thing's certain. This unexpected support adds a whole new level of intrigue to the race. You might be wondering, does it even make a difference? Are voters really swayed by celebrity endorsements, or is this just part of the spectacle? Either way, the combination of star power and political influence makes for an interesting side story to the main event. Will it change any minds? That remains to be seen. Meanwhile, on the other side of the race, Donald Trump has been on a relentless rally tour. Over the weekend alone, he held multiple events in a single day, each packed with speeches, cheers, and the kind of energy that has defined his campaign. But here's where it gets interesting. Trump is known for emphasizing his crowd sizes, proudly pointing out the packed venues and enthusiastic supporters. However, at a recent rally, there was an unexpected twist. As Trump talked about his overflowing crowd, the cameras caught something surprising. Rows of empty seats. A small detail, maybe. But in a race this intense, every little thing seemed to carry weight. Now, some of you might ask, does this even matter? Maybe it doesn't, but it's a glimpse into the complexities of perception and reality in politics. It's like being in a play where the audience sees things from one perspective while backstage, there's a different story unfolding. In any case, Trump's rallies remain a staple of his campaign, and he's left no stone unturned in reaching his base. But perhaps one of the most jaw-dropping events in recent days has been the release of recordings from Jeffrey Epstein. Yes, you heard that right. In these recordings, Epstein, a man already entangled in his own controversies, claimed that Donald Trump was his closest friend for a decade. Epstein went on to describe Trump as someone with no moral compass. Now think about this for a moment. The release of these tapes couldn't have come at a more critical time, just as people are making their final decisions. Coincidence? Or is there more at play here? This revelation brings up a lot of questions. Is this new information likely to influence voters, or is it already too late? After all, Epstein's reputation isn't exactly spotless, so does his opinion even matter? Yet, this timing is hard to ignore. It's almost as if each new piece of information is perfectly timed to throw another layer of intrigue into the mix. It leaves us all wondering, could these recordings impact Trump's image at the last minute? Now let's shift gears a bit. Another surprise in recent days has been the presence of Elon Musk in Trump's circle. Yes, Musk has been frequently spotted at Mar-a-Lago, appearing in photos with Trump and becoming a close associate in ways we haven't seen before. This brings up a whole new set of questions. What does Musk gain from aligning himself with Trump at such a crucial moment? Is it a strategic move, or is there something deeper going on? Interestingly, there's been one person noticeably absent from these family-like photos, Melania Trump. Her absence has sparked rumors, questions, and a lot of speculation. Some people are even wondering if it hints at something more significant within the Trump family dynamic. But at the end of the day, Musk's presence and Melania's absence create a contrast that has everyone talking. It's like watching a scene where one main character steps out and another steps in, changing the entire tone of the story. Another unexpected moment came from Herschel Walker, a former Senate candidate and Trump supporter, who recently endorsed Trump. But there was a small slip-up. He accidentally referred to Trump as Donald Trump Jr. instead of Donald J. Trump. A minor mistake, yes, but in today's instant reaction culture, even a small error can become a talking point. The crowd chuckled and Walker moved on, but it added another lighthearted twist to the campaign. Speaking of Trump Jr., he recently dressed up as a garbage collector for Halloween, a costume choice that he used to poke fun at the media and his critics. It's moments like these that add a bit of humor to an otherwise intense election season, reminding us that amidst all the drama, there's still room for a laugh. And now, here we are. The night is finally here and people everywhere are holding their breath. The polls have closed, but the waiting has only just begun. You might be thinking, what happens now? Will there be a clear answer, or are we in for another round of suspense? This election season has been full of surprises, unexpected endorsements, and strange stories. It's been a journey filled with highs and lows, with each twist adding another layer to the story. What would it mean for the future? Could tonight's results bring a time of change, or will they raise even more questions? Whatever happens, one thing is for sure, this election has been like no other. It's been a mix of suspense, drama, and even humor, all leading to this very moment. So, as we wait for the results, ask yourself, what kind of future do you envision? What would you like to see unfold? Because tonight, we're not just witnessing an election, we're witnessing the beginning of a new chapter. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the election's final hours, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Election night may end, but the story, that's far from over. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next video.
Such a vote, such a success. The citizens of this country have come out in record numbers. This is a record.